Hi, I'm Wayward, and this is Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath. The map is Tournament Apocalypse, and the players are, I believe, GwaspaRi as the Traveler-59, and on the other side, if I can find him, this is numbfi as ZOCOM. Looks like we had a structure here built to get that rifleman squad out, and over here on the other side we had the same thing for this sneaky little buzzer squad. I'm a little nervous, so I'm forgetting the names of things. I have to check the names of the units. Let's see. We have our first extractor out for both players. Not too much to report yet. There's those buzzers. I did not see the rifle. There's the rifleman. This is actually a really cool map, isn't it? Pretty big. Let's see. Got a little foxhole coming up there. Ping for a notification that something happened. Buzzers were killed, so we had a turret come up and another rifleman squad come out into the war factory for, let's just double check the names, GwaspaRi and numbfi. Go back to spectator mode. Let's see. So we do have an EMP on the map. Oh, there's an occupied building there. That drone platform is moving kind of early, actually. So we had to depower the, what is it called? Warp sphere. Man, I am doing great so far. So we're depowering some buildings. I like this here. He's just moved to the edge of the cliff there so we can build it down on the platform. Over here for nope, this is numbfi has done the same thing. Let's see, numbfi has 3 harvesters and GwaspaRi has 4, it looks like. Actually, looks like we're on 4 for both. I miscounted the men. I'm a little nervous. I've been watching a lot of replays lately, but not, looks like numbfi is traveling through the Tiberium there to get over to see what GwaspaRi is up to. Got that Shard Walker coming out and a bunch of disintegrators. I know what disintegrators are called. Don't worry about that. Not that bad. Let's see. I didn't see anyone grabbing any spikes. Looks like he did grab his spike, and GwaspaRi also grabbed his. So, though I missed that, it did actually happen. Some more power plants coming out. I really thought that he's flying down now. Let's see where that ends up. The mini-map in this game is a little hard to read. Shard Walker coming under fire from the foxhole. Those buzzers, I think, are going to take care of that. One buzzer goes down, and there they go. These descents are walling off, or protecting this drone ship. There we go. Got a barracks down on the low ground, as well as a 3rd refinery. Let's take a look at refineries over here. Got 2 for GwaspaRi. A little bit of attack going down. That Shard Walker, yeah, does need to get out of there. Got a bunch of APCs coming out from numbfi. APCs is an interesting move. Got the armory up. Looks like it just got depowered. And sold. Interesting. Maybe there was something specific he wanted out of it. I am not entirely sure, actually. Little attack force from GwaspaRi taking out the spike. Let's see, and he still has his. Just idiot checking myself. GwaspaRi is indeed the Scrin, and numbfi is the ZOCOM. Good scout coming in there from this Seeker. Actually, whoops, left it behind. There it goes. Going down. APC is not going to last long against those descents. Let's see. I did not manage to miss this large push here by numbfi. Let's see, got some rocket troopers, got some riflemen, and of course APCs. think this is going to be okay. This is a pretty good defense by GwaspaRi. Rockets are not going to, of course, deal with this defense well. The APCs traded tolerably well with them, and it remains to be seen if these gunwalkers will hold up to these rocket squads. Looks like the gunwalkers are reverse moving behind the rocket squads. Interesting. It's a weird maneuver. That's going down, and GwaspaRi does, of course, get the better end of that. Just taking a quick look around the map. Still garrisoned over there. Let's see. Looks like Numbfish is really leaning on these rocket troopers. Got tier 2 up, got the command post for Numbfish. Yeah, GwaspaRi cannot handle that. Let's see. Looks like we got tier 3 up for GwaspaRi. Sell off of that refinery. There's tier 2. Of course, we do have tier 3. No one's going air yet. What was that? Seeding with Tiberium. That seems like a waste of resources to me, but that little salt gets cleaned up nicely. Shardwalker's trying to run away. A bit of harassment on these rocket harvesters. Yeah, I think that's good. Numbfish is taking them back home. Shardwalker is going to turn back around. They actually can take this APC out. Let's see. Ooh, APC's attacking the drone ship. I'm gonna get that out of there. And Mechapedes out for GwaspaRi. Always like seeing those. A very fun unit to watch. I can't tell by sight where all the segments are. Be careful, they'll kill the head. It's not great Mechapede control, I don't think, but they do a phenomenal amount of damage. So Numbfish is in a bit of trouble. Looks like a lot of stuff sold off there. It does have his tier 3 up. Let's see. Numbfish is kind of running out of resources and needs to expand somewhere. Oh, in fact, he has expanded. Oh, we have a second? We have a second Conyard out for Numbfish. Almost missed some combat up here. We have the Eradicator Hexapod out for GwaspaRi. And that's been seen, so it remains to be seen what Numbfish can do about this. Mechapedes making a bit of a nuisance of themselves, a little bit of a miss-attack there. I'm not sure they're equipped. I don't know what segment they have, but I don't know that it's... What is the toxin segment? I don't know, weird. It's like one of the Mechapedes went down. It's just sitting there. Let's see. Lone rocket. Actually, there's a small attack force trying to harass these harvesters. Looks like he's going to get one. Maybe two. Let's see. Nice big expansion here, healing that Eradicator Hexapod up with the Corruptors. Our ZOCOM player really leaning way too heavily into the infantry, I think. These are going to get cleaned up by the Corruptors really easily. And the Eradicator is going to come knocking on the doors of this base. Let's see, another barracks. Storm column produced down here to help defend this. Buzzer hive. Nicely done. Yeah, those guys are getting cleaned up. Mechapedes over here causing a nuisance. So GwaspaRi definitely in the stronger position right now. This Hexapod coming in does not want to take a bunch of incidental fire, but those missile troopers not really gonna scare the Eradicator Hexapod too much. We do have two sonic emitters coming up for our GDI player. These Mechapedes making a nuisance of himself, gonna clear up that refinery unless it gets sold off. Do have finally the air out for Skren. It would be nice to see something happen from our GDI player. He's got that sonic emitter up, killed one of the Mechapedes. But there's air. There we go. Little late, but yeah. So numbfish is in a really bad position right now. All the advantage is on GwaspaRi's side. Possibly take up that tier 3 if let it sit long enough. Let's see, what do we have? Some hammerheads. Just the one so far. Looks like this was sold off or attacked and cleaned up a little bit. But the hammerheads, I think, will make short work of that. That Mechapede segment is still being annoying, but this is the real challenge. We have Devastator warship to support the Eradicator Hexapod and nothing on the GDI side except just a handful of rocket harvesters and grenadier. So, let's see. Do have some blue tip harvesting from our ZOCOM player. Really, GwaspaRi could have won by this point. No one has the EMP. We've got the Marv out, so at least there's that. What was the Marv produced from? Is it sold off? Weird. Do have the potential for a Marv versus Hexapod. It would be really great to get this Marv up here and Marvist some of this while it's attacking. I actually don't know which one is stronger in a straight-up fight. Looks like the Marv is at a bit of a disadvantage because of the Eradicator Hexapods with all these Corruptors healing it. Basically, the Marv is all our ZOCOM player has right now.
Unit lost.
On GwaspaRi's side, we have Devastator warships, we have the Eradicator Hexapod, we have a big force here with varied army composition. We have some cultists even, and that ZOCOM air units were just cleaned up. That power plant is going to go down. Not too much here on our ZOCOM player's side. Just looking at the mini-map, there's not a whole lot of orange. It's hard to see because of the color of the mini-map, but a lot of blue on this mini-map. And, of course, our Skrin player has a lot more Tiberium that he has access to at this point. We have a little bit of regrowth over here on the ZOCOM side, but Buzzers coming in to clean up these rocket troopers. Not too much going to be happening there. Yeah, that's all just, they're all going to go down. Oh, the Marv gets EMP'd by the Annihilator tripod and is probably going to go down. Oh my gosh, and there's the slow field. Gotta feel bad for the EM player. Those orcas, I'm not even sure what they're doing. Down goes the Marv. In comes the Hexapod, right into the slow field actually. You've got the cultist grabbing an infantry squad, and that is probably gonna do it for our UDI player. GwaspaRi really could have cleaned this up a long time ago, but these Devastator warships, even if they're not going to take out the Sonic emitters right away, that's going to whittle them down over time. There's not much here on Numbfish's side. It's just too much from the Skrin. Having to power off his refinery in order to continue with the Sonic emitters, but even if a bit of this army goes down, this Eradicator Hexapod is at full health. And there's more air units coming out. More tripods. There's just nothing here from the GDF that's going to... And there goes Numbfish. So... an interesting first cast. Thank you for watching. I anticipate that future casts by me with Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath will be better. This was kind of a trial run. Did it a little blind. Not super comfortable with commentating the game yet, so stick around, and after a couple more attempts, I'm sure I'll hit my groove and we'll be doing a little better. So anyway, this has been Wayward, and this has been Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath. Thank you for watching.